Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Mr. Joshua with another Gundam MSA review. And this is going to be part two to my shadow version of the Gundam Wing Gundams from the TV show. So in my last video, I did the shadow version of the Wing Zero, which he's right behind this guy. And, since I showed you guys the first one, I might as well show you the heavy arms version that I just got done doing over this week. So here he is. And he's pretty cool looking. He was actually the first Shadow Gundam that I did this week. The second one was the Wing Zero, and the third one was the Shenlong, which you'll be seeing pretty soon, I think. But yeah, I did a lot of work with this guy. A lot of love went into him. As you can see, he is a mixture of paint and synthetic dye. When I first put this guy together, I had to dig into my parts bin and find the right parts for him. This isn't even like the right beam saber for him, but man, I just gave him a beam saber just for fun. But as you can see, I dyed him black and gray. And after I was done with the dyeing process, I went back and used some Gundam paint. I used black and gray. And I went back and I painted the chest, little rocket cannon shoulder pad things and whatnot. I went back in there and painted the little details black in there. And it came out pretty cool. And if you guys don't really notice anything different about him, I'll point it out for you. I actually tore off the little V antenna that he originally had right in here. He has one on there right now, but this one I put on here actually came off of the Strike Gundam that I had. I had a Strike Gundam a while back ago, and this little V thing on his forehead came off, and I sold the figure a long time ago. And I actually found this guy I actually found the little V antenna when I was building this dude. And like my other Shadow Gundams I'm doing right now, I wanted this guy to look kind of evilish. So I replaced the V antenna with the Strike antenna. And as you can see, it's pretty cool looking. I really like the way it came out. And like I said in my last video, with this guy, there are certain parts that I couldn't dye because it was hard plastic. Luckily for me, the only hard plastics I could not dye with this figure was the chest that opens up and closes. And that's pretty much it. Everything else I dyed. So I'll give you guys a nice little 360 around the figure just to see how cool he looks. Pretty cool looking. I really like the way he came out. He really surprised me. And yeah, he's pretty cool looking. I really like the concept of the shadow, version of the heavy arms. As of right now, I have 4 variants of the heavy arms. I have the original one from the TV show. There's one. I have this dude. I have the original one from the TV show that I Balscarred. There's 3, I guess. Actually, I have like 5 or 6, because I have the regular version, the Balscarred versions, and this dude. But yeah, he actually goes pretty well with the Shadow Wing Zero. I think they really complement each other pretty well. I really like how this little project that I'm doing is coming along. Unfortunately, right now I don't have an original Sandrock or the Death Scythe. The only Sandrock that I have right now is the version 2. And I was going to use him, but he's missing a shoulder pad. And he's a version 2, I don't really want to well, it's not really ruining, but I don't really want to waste a perfectly good version 2 Sandrock for this project, If I had the other shoulder pad from there's, a really good chance I might have done it. But, other than that, I don't really want to sacrifice a version 2 for this project simply because I'm going to be selling the whole entire group after it's done. But this dude actually, he has the shield, that big giant red shield goes on him. He has that in the garage right now. It's actually I paint some parts on their gold, and then I really want to fuck up the paint job. It's still pretty wet, so you guys will probably see that in the video. But enough of RX-78. Enough of the Wing Zero. He can go fuck himself right now. It's all about heavy arms. And the cool thing about heavy arms is that he's literally like a walking tank, you know. And with this figure, he actually has an alternate, gun you can put on there. This is the single barrel, and you have this really cool like double barrel you can put on. I don't think I have the double barrel machine gun for him right now. I think I sold the last one or something like that. I don't really know. It's been a while. And unfortunately, he's not complete. The reason why he's not complete is because he doesn't have the alternate hand that goes over here when you take the shield off. And he doesn't have the the dual machine gun barrel thing going on. But other than that, he's really isn't much, anything much more you can say about him, other than the fact that he's definitely for sale. I would prefer if I could, sell him in either 4 in a set, so that way I'm not, tearing the set down. Give me a second. I'm using 2 hands right here. I don't have a tripod or anything, so that kind of sucks. Here we go. I'll just show you guys what he looks like with all that cool stuff opened up. Man, pretty fucking sexy. Really like the way he came out. And he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And right now I'm actually using my new cell phone. It's one of those Galaxy S10s, and I don't really understand why it's not focusing. Oh, well, fuck it, whatever. But anyways, yeah, if you guys are liking my Gundams and whatnot, you guys want any, just give me a heads up, give me, message on my YouTube channel. Ask me how much they are. I actually sell these pretty cheap. Not because by choice, but because, Gundams just don't really hold their value much anymore. But, that's the shitty part about owning the Gundam MSA lines. They don't hold their value, like, at all. Every single, year, the prices keep dropping on them dramatically, and it's, pretty hard to make a profit off of them. Unless you do what I do and buy them in like Gundam lots and turn around and either sell them or battle scar them, and in this case, dye them a different color and sell them. Totally worth it if you buy, cheap lots. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching and happy Friday.